Hey guys, welcome to another episode of First Thoughts.
Cheers.
Today, Jay is feeling sick. You guys tea?
Yes, sir. That Earl Grey. Just kidding.
God.
It's Lipton.
This episode of First Thoughts,
no
we're going to be
baby.
thinking about whether or not we like Post Malone's new album.
Beerbongs and Bentleys, yo. We are about to go in on this album. We just listened to it,
Right.
fresh off of the CD, so let's get down into it. What is the appeal of this album to you? What is the appeal
I was
of
going
this
to ask
album?
you the same thing.
Go ahead, ask me. I'm
Look,
ready.
Okay, now I'm not going to lie. I haven't really, I've heard his music before, obviously, but I haven't listened to his last album entirely.
Mm.
He's got a last album.
Yeah,
That's
Stony.
what I thought.
Stony.
Yeah. I haven't listened to it like all the way through.
It's
So
staying good.
what's the demographic he's aiming for? Who
okay.
is this song? Who is he rap singing for?
So I like to think Post Malone has an extremely niche audience that's at the same time very broad. If they had a country beat behind them, they could have been country songs if you wanted. At least half of them. Because he blends genres, like he goes into rock, hip-hop, R&B. He started off as disco. Like everyone thought he was this really funny guy.
So that's his sort of whatever group.
Yeah.
Would you class him as like what? Because I wouldn't say he's like a trap rapper or even like even though the last one's called Stony, I wouldn't even call him like
Pothead.
Nah, like yeah,
Wiz Khalifa.
yeah, or anything like that.
Here's my thing.
I wouldn't say he's not.
Here's my thing with Post Malone. I think he is just a guy who genuinely likes to make music. And one of those guys who just doesn't give a F about any of the barriers. We heard rock in this album. We heard R&B. We heard trap. I don't think Post Malone likes to put himself in a box. I think it blurred together because I was just like, oh, all these songs kind of sound the same. But then the second half of the album is just like, skirt! And we go right into like this rock sentimental.
So I
definitely
get
more
right after
sensitive.
rock star, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, guitar,
exactly. It's just like, yeah, you know what? Let's go that route.
I was actually gonna say this seems very unclear what he's doing. Is he going through a breakup? Was the last album like this?
The last album did have songs like that, like I Fall Apart, or I think Yours Truly as well.
There's over half of these songs that are like breakup.
I was gonna say this album's mad redundant, bro.
No, I marked them down. There's literally 9 of the 17 if you don't count the interlude.
Yeah.
9
Which was like
of the
third
18
to last
songs
Why was the
are
interlude
like
so late?
all sad songs.
Yeah.
Like sad breakup songs.
And
Damn good ones, though.
they were, but I thought at the same time it lost its. I think it just lost its charm after a minute because you're just like, all right, it's another breakup song.
But I think he knows that, right?
Here's my theory about this album. I think with Beerbongs and Bentley, I believe that he wanted to blur the songs together, kind of like as if you were on drugs, or like kind of like how his life feels a little blurred right now. He doesn't have a sense of direction, so he kind of just seems very bipolar, for a lack of a better word. Like he's just over here, and he's trying to stunt on his ex, and he's trying to get over the breakup. Clearly,
What song is he trying to stunt on his ex?
Ooh, I did.
What song? Like Stay is all about clearly, wishing you'd stay around. What's it called? Rich and Sad is all about like literally wishing that the money would make her stay. That's in the song. Better Now is saying like I say I'm better now.
Looking this up
because you're not around.
because there is a song. There was a song where he was just like saying how he's stunting on his ex and he doesn't care if he pulls up with like one girl hopping out of the car. He doesn't care what you think about it. I don't care. Like that's clearly directed towards the girl he was effing with at the time.
Is it Over Now?
Might have been Over Now.
Which goes hard.
Over Now was the best song on the album.
Ooh, no.
Yes.
Ooh, no.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Look, let's start that. Okay, top 3 songs on the album. Yeah.
I liked Over Now. I did like Psycho's just really good. I really enjoyed Psycho. Psycho's a banker. And I liked
Psycho's still, if I'm trying not to include it, but if I had to, like, it would still be the best song.
I like Stay.
Stay goes hard.
I like Stay. Stay is really good.
It's super different.
I thought he opened up. I thought he was hella vulnerable.
Super different.
He was just like, yo, just give me the guitar.
Almost like he wanted to like really sing. Like,
I did get like the Weeknd trilogy.
Like he actually wanted to try.
Right. I did get the Weeknd trilogy vibe from this whole album. Though.
He is kind of hip hop's Great Value Weeknd.
Not Great Value Weeknd.
Oh,
I don't think so. I don't think I give him Post Malone enough credit.
Yeah.
The fact that he wrote all those songs himself.
If he
nice.
wasn't rich and famous, would he pull? Any
Rich and sad.
Would he pull any bitches? With his ill-shaped ass.
No, I don't think so. Post Malone's always got a funky.
So he's like a great value. It's kind of like when you go to the store and you're like, I don't want that, that juice. I want this juice. But you see that great value price. You're like, all right.
Okay, but what I did like about Post Malone that I think we're undervaluing in this is that he's a very genuine and sincere guy throughout this whole project.
Yeah, he is. And you're right. And stay really like.
Yeah, he opened up a lot. I think. What he was going for was, like I said, the monotony and the monotonous sound too of the first 6 tracks, right? They all kind of bled together. I was just like, okay. And then they pick up, and then after, like you said, after Rockstar, it slows down. It takes a whole nother toll. It gets a lot more sensitive.
How do you feel about that?
And
about the inclusion of so many. I guess I shouldn't say so. There's only really 4, and he spaces them out really well. He doesn't pull a.
There were some abrupt transitions in there.
Yeah.
Over Now and then Psycho.
But I'm saying, he spaces out the songs that he's already released to the public. Like, I didn't think Rockstar would be on this. I didn't think
I did.
Zach and Codeine. Well, that one I can kind of see.
I have never heard Zach and Codeine before.
How have you not?
I don't know. I don't know. How have you?
I don't know. But literally it came out, I was like, I've heard this before.
You were like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah. Psycho, is going around right now. That's fine. I knew that was going to be. It's literally advertised as that.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think this album
could have been. Why was Candy Paint on there?
I think this album could have been lowered to 9 tracks.
That movie came out, 2 years ago? Why was Candy Paint on there?
I don't know.
You think it could have been lowered 9? You think 18, 17 tracks is too long?
That was a bit overkill, Post. And especially when it got redundant, I was just like...
I feel like if you were high, it would just bleed through.
That's exactly where I was at with it.
Yeah.
I was just like, this album is definitely meant for the people who get fucked up.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It sounds like people who get fucked up going through shit.
Going through shit. Just random shit.
They don't want to be drinking.
Right. They want to be posting.
Yeah.
Posting
you know
up.
What I mean? Because they can't afford to do the Weeknd shit. Because they can't relate to the Weeknd. Because Post Malone's a great value.
I think he really sticks to his audience.
But he is really good, though. He's way more talented than I gave him credit for. If I had to tell someone what I feel about this album, I'd say, you know what? I wouldn't listen to it start to finish again. And but the beats go hard. I mean, Paranoid, interesting way to start the album.
Yeah.
But still good.
Yeah.
So Paranoid, Psycho, Better Now, Over Now.
I thought it was over here.
It's not over here.
It's over now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's over now. Yeah. It's not over here. For sure it's not over here.
Bring that ass here, boy. Get over here.
Boy.
Cute Scorpion.
But I'm trying to think some more. The one with Nicki Minaj.
Went hard, bro. Nicki snapped.
What was that called?
I wrote that one down for sure. Over Now.
That wasn't Over Now.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
My bad. My bad. Nicki's words go hard. God damn it.
Yeah, bring out the phones.
I gotcha.
Bring out the phones.
I gotcha. Ball for me.
Ball for me. So that's another one that has a hard beat. The very last one has a. There's the beats go hard, right? They have a weird rock undertone, especially after Rockstar. He's all over the place for me, honestly. It seems like he's going through a heartbreak. I feel like I would relate to it more, but I don't. So
I agree
with you. It's interesting. Yeah.
I think the album is supposed to be a bit of a mess, but I don't think that...
You thought it was intentional.
Yeah, but I don't think that excuses it from... cut out some songs. You don't need all those songs on there.
No, you don't.
Some of those songs were, like I said, redundant. Some of those songs...
So, like the 4 songs that he's already used. Psycho could have stayed.
Yeah.
Zach and Codeine, I guess, could have stayed. But... Rockstar, just take that out.
Okay, so let me ask you this then.
Candy Paint, I love that song. That could go too. There's 3 songs. 3 songs that I was listening to lyrically. All of them are like hella sad, but that I can be like really like take the beat out and I fuck with it and stay. It's Better Now.
Not Over Now.
No, Over Now is good, and the lyrics go in. But the one with Nicki,
bro.
Nah,
just say it's the best song, bro.
Dude, the one with Nicki Minaj has way better lyrics.
This guy ain't shit. He was like in the middle of the song.
Yeah, it has a cold beat.
Stonewalled emotionally through all the songs. It has a cold beat. That was the only song that cracked him. He was like, okay, let's go hard. All right. Okay, let's go hard.
Look, Psycho has a cold beat.
You ain't shit.
Would you say the lyrics hit you emotionally? Probably not.
No.
That's what I mean. Like Over Now goes hard.
Over Now.
And you put that in the car and it's going
damn passionate.
But
that's damn passionate.
But I don't know, over Better Now, Stay.
Stay is cold.
You know,
but I'm saying
again, over the one with Nicki Minaj.
You can't capture the same amount of emotional impact Over Now had.
Okay, fine. Rich and Sad. Way better lyrics.
Word.
Way better lyrics. The hook itself.
Word.
You know, wishing that like the money, you know, would have
made you stay.
There's something about that being like, hey, I get it, but I was kind of hoping that, you know, me being famous, there's something very, very real about someone thinking, like we were just roasting his looks. I was anyway, but it's something real about being like, well, I thought that, you know, simply being famous and being successful in the thing that I was trying would be enough, but clearly it's something more me than something, and that's that's something that no artist really touches.
I think that's BS. A lot of artists, especially new age artists,
No, they're usually
being rich and sad. Yeah,
being rich and sad, but it's more like along the lines of being like Drake, and less about just being sad about the rich shit you have, and about feeling like all these bitches just want you for your money. Whereas he's specifically saying, you know, I've grown up thinking that once you get rich and famous, you know, people will want me, you know, and you are someone I want. And here I thought, finally, me becoming rich and famous would get me you specifically.
Another song that captures that perfectly is XO Tour Life by Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay, whatever.
And it was more famous. That's all I'm saying.
Give it a minute.
All these young artists are talking about that.
Still, I just wouldn't say that Over Now is the best song.
I think that it stands out from the crowd because, one, he was damn passionate and that bled through on the track. 2, yes, he was reiterating the same lyrics, but he took a risk in the genre blending of it. He influenced his own rock, his funk in it.
Overstay. Really? Overstay? I know there are 2 polar opposites.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to compare those two. I'm saying that Over Now, better than Rich and Sad, which is kind of like, it seems like a repeated message is all I'm saying. I don't want to drag this guy out too long.
You're right. All right, we can keep it going. But I mean, just you asked me that question. That's my answer. I like it. I think the beat does more for it than anything else. My emotional state is anywhere on this album. That's why I fuck more with the beats and in the shit, and maybe some of the other songs like
they always say
Zach and Codeine.
When you're not feeling like heartbreak, you always fuck with the beats more. But when you're feeling heartbreak, you always listen to the lyrics more. Maybe. That's in the EDM community though, so it's a whole different.
maybe, but even then, like a good sad beat can get to me.
Yeah.
Like Purple Rain still gets once that comes in, you just tears. Like you know it.
I don't know what to call you.
Stop. Okay. Anyway. Oh God, here we go. There it is.
The title. What does it reveal to you?
Not a damn thing.
Yeah. I think.
Not a damn thing. I actually
the cure for his sadness.
The album cover. I don't know. I would have gone with the one. What was the one with the weird like wolf thing?
Oh, and Psycho, the Psycho visual.
That would have been a way better album cover. Really, where's that theme? Again, all over the place. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying it was very all over the place. How do you think it compares to this last one?
I personally like Stoney more. He condensed his tracks. He definitely didn't have multitudes of the same story. You know what I mean? Like he does on here. He Like the one sad song that he has on there about breaking up as I fall apart, and boy does that stands out, and that's good. And plus I just feel like it didn't feel, this album to me felt a bit forced. Does that make sense? Like it feels like the music itself was just like, I gotta drop an album, I gotta do these songs, it's gotta be an hour long, or yada yada yada, you know, this is what my label wants from me. So, you know, I think he wanted more chances to have more bangers. And that's where I feel with this album. I don't know if they necessarily all bleed together appropriately, but I do appreciate the dynamic that they have in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm happy you brought that up, because it kind of doesn't, I wouldn't say rushed, but these I don't even want to call them like the B side of, you know, like leftover songs at all either.
You and these leftover songs.
Like, no, but they all just seem like boom, 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 boom. It sounds like he's going for a summer hit, maybe even a late fall, early winter hit with like something like To Stay and The Better Now.
Yeah.
What other songs like, you know, Over Now goes hard. The one with Nicki Minaj is probably gonna hit the radio. Let's just face it.
Yeah.
I love his. Speaking of which, I love his. Like his features.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I agree.
The most star-studded feature.
No,
you know, it's
agree.
not like an album you're gonna be like, damn, who's on this? But you're also like, hey, like what they bring to it is good. They all fit the songs that they're in. Not a single one is like what the fuck was that choice?
Mm-hmm. Quick shout out to Same Bitches. I love the West Coast vibe on that. No,
it's good.
I liked how it was just the beats very West Coast. You got
That's what I mean. Like every
and
song
like
seems all over the place, right? Because it just seems like
style wise, right?
It seemed like he wrote a dope song and was like, okay, and then did another one, okay, and another, and another, and another, and another. And he's just like, I mean, sure, if y'all need an album, I could just put these together.
Okay.
And then he tried to make it maybe he didn't, I don't know. But they all stand independently. So that's why I'm like, I'll never listen to this start to finish again. But maybe, like, I can hear myself listening to about 6 of these songs outside of the ones that I already listened to.
Sustainably, like over time?
Yeah.
Because
Psycho's not leaving.
I think, honestly, I agree. I want to say this. I want to say this album
hit the club. I don't know.
I want to say this album is gonna grow on me, but I honestly think that it's a good album for vibing. This is a perfect album if you're just chilling with the homies and you just want to vibe, or you're chilling with a girl and you're smoking and shit like that.
Right. You tell me you can't like summer vibes.
Yeah,
it's definitely something that's like grills out back. You know,
yeah.
It's a song that like a DJ would use at a party as a buffer.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
I don't think there's anything too special about this album. He did have some standout songs that I thought were great, but overall, I'd still give it a thumbs up. But it's like it's nothing too impressive. You know what I mean? Like, or I shouldn't say it's nothing too eye catching or anything like that. I know people are gonna overhype this album. Like Post Malone, bro.
Everyone overhypes every album that's ever released.
Factuals.
Like, the fan base always shows up just to snuff out any haters, which will also show up.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's why we're here in the middle.
So thumbs up?
I give it a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up as well. Be sure, everybody, if you thought that we had great first thoughts, let us know in the comments.
Do you think Over Now versus Better Now?
Over Now all day, baby. Over Now all day.
Alright, when Better Now's on the radio and everyone's bumping in the car.
Hey man, sometimes the radio's played out. You know what I'm saying? The radio's played out. Flo Rida was also on the radio. Let's not forget that. Alright, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Please let us know what you guys think. And as always, this has been Rob and Jay coming to you with First Thoughts. And we out.